Marcel, we did it. We bounced back. We got through. Penalties. But now we face Manchester City in the final. Chance to stop them doing the treble, man.
Woosa. Just take time to breathe and relax. I was hoping it would get done in 90 minutes today, but you know, we had to go the long distance the whole game. And the first 20 minutes, Flex, the first 20 minutes for me were a bit frantic. I mean, the whole first half was a bit frantic, you know, to and from, not many chances created, but Eriksen, I think, was really good at creating the tempo and gave a few chances for Bruno to get a couple shots on. I think, you know, that first half, I think we should have been even 2-0 up.
Yeah, there was some kind of nearly moments there where, you know, Bruno gets into a good position, you know, we had some half chances and you're thinking just a little bit more quality there.
Yeah.
A little bit more quality.
I mean, Eriksen worked the ball into Bruno early, shot a couple
The Eriksen one as well on the side foot. I thought, take a touch and then drill it. Or try and drill it first time, which would have been hard, but he could have done better.
Flex, we didn't deserve the goals in the first half, but there was opportunities. I think we had the better set of opportunities in the first half. And then obviously, I don't know what Ten Hag says to the players. It's like the level drops. We've been playing. Brighton came out and then they were dominant for the next 20 minute spell of the second half. And I think it's the fact that we've played so many games. They had a week to prepare for this fixture. We've obviously had the poor Seville game, but David De Gea, and I'm a critic of his, but he was fantastic in between the sticks today in terms of the saves. You know, they were big saves for us. We needed them. It's funny, I've been saying it a lot this season. His distribution is poor, and you saw that today, but then the saving is world class, and I mention it every time, and it was fantastic today. That back four as well, a lot of people I think have mentioned it around me when I was watching the game. Shaw and Lindelof was fantastic. They didn't make any mistakes, Flex. Lindelof normally is very timid, a bit shy, a bit weak, but was quite strong and knows how to play in the system. Knows where to pass the ball, driving with the ball well. And Wan-Bissaka was one of the best players on the pitch.
Wicked, man. I just can't go over his performance and just his performances in general. Like, he's just a completely different player. But on Lindelof, I agree. Like, he always wants the ball. He's good with the ball, both feet. He can calm it down. You know, he puts in, even when he comes across and gets the foul off Welbeck because he intercepts it,
body
has to be there, body, so he can do the ugly side as well, which hasn't, you know, sometimes we've always questioned that side of Lindelof. Is he too nice? Is he too neat and tidy? Has he got a bit of grit about him? And he's showing that.
Yeah, in abundance as well. He was a solid player today. I even think, not Luke Shaw, Malacia, when he came on, was a bit solid as well. And Delo was good. Delo played well today and in a difficult position in the left back, but he's really good with those inverted runs. He was doing a little bit of synergy with Rashford, doing a little bit of synergy and link up with Sancho, who, by the way, Sancho today, I think he had good moments. Against Seville. I think got subbed off at half time. So an improvement from that performance.
And also on him, how pleased are you to see him score that penalty? Because the mentality needed to do that. I know it's, you know, open play and we want more and stuff, but when it comes to knockout football like that, in their moments of score your penalty, having missed the penalty here, the same venue a couple of years ago in the Euros, like, to come back and do that, you know, that showed a lot of bottle from him there. He showed bottle there, didn't he?
Bro, a big point. I mean, you know, him, Weghorst, and I'm looking at these kind of players, you know, and then I'm looking at it, and the first two penalty takers, no striker. Thinking, oh, where's the confidence gone?
Yeah.
No real hitter.
Stepping up saying, I'll take
it. You know, there's no real hitter, you know, that's a goal scorer, recognised goal scorer taking the first two.
You know, coming off, didn't you?
Yeah. Delo, really comfortable. I was nervy moment for him as well. Young player, not really, still coming into it, maturing as a player. Good penalty. Top corner from Sanch.
All our pens were good.
Yeah,
Sabitzer with the you know, you talk about pressure. Sabitzer has the decider. Yeah. Well, not decider, sorry, to keep us in the game. You know, missed that and it's game over. Yeah. He holds his nerve, you know. So
there's character in this side.
Exactly.
There's character in this side. I think it was a mentality monster kind of game today because we've played already just a few days ago. So it's up here. How much do you want it more than these players? And Matoma was fantastic today. I mean, they're forward, that young forward.
Good as well.
Yeah. Oh my days. He is so solid. He doesn't give away the ball. Strong physically. Wow, we need a player like that maybe to join the midfield. But I really think Sabitzer done well. You know, he done well with that penalty, like you're saying, and a lot of them, all of them mentality-wise, was brilliant because I think somebody got injured and since then they wasn't playing that well. I think it was it Rashi? Somebody got a little bit of an injury.
In today?
Yeah, in the game today.
Rashi went down a couple of times. Bruno
I think it was
down.
Bruno. Yeah, Bruno had the injury and since then he didn't play that. He wasn't playing brilliantly. You know, he had the knock on I think it was a groin or right foot in the first half and from then he kind of tailed off. So, and if we put context into the whole game, what was it? Rashford just come back, Sabitzer just come back, Cass just come back. Sure. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so for us to be able to...
Lindelof just come in.
Come on, Fleck. I think, you know, we've done well this game, you know, and I think I think Ten Hag maybe put Sancho on a little bit late, changing it 5 minutes, but it proved well because we had a whole 30 minutes worth of work to put through, and the players done a good job.
So Shaw over Maguire for you now for the rest of the season.
That's a good point as well. You know, I think Shaw, he made a good account of himself, and that balance, you know, left-sided on the left side, a right-sided on the
Ten
right.
Hag likes that. Where he has that available, he's always going to go for that. He was doing that. You know, look again when we played against Man City at home.
Yeah.
He played Luke Shaw left back, and that was when what's his face, Martinez was coming back from the World Cup, and he was kind of fit. We thought he should play, and he didn't play him.
Yeah, he
didn't play him, and look what Shaw done on Haaland. So in the final, you're looking at that to say, obviously, it's going to be hard again, but. You know, we'll get there. Exactly. Well, that's what I was going to say. I know you're Mr. Optimistic.
It can happen.
And talking about this treble thing and all that, can we stop City? And forget stop City, can we win the FA Cup for ourselves? Yeah. Forget just trying to stop them and spoil. We're in a final. Yeah. We can win a trophy. Yeah. We can win 2 trophies this year.
That's the direction I want to go with it. Because I think that's how Ten Hag's going to go. He wants to think about self first. He wants to show that we can deliver performances on the big stage. And that's what our biggest problem has been this whole season. Away from home, in uncomfortable environments like this, can we perform the Ten Hag style? Can we play his style? Obviously, against City, they're going to have domination of the ball. So it's about counter-attack football maybe, but we can get a result. We've shown it home definitely, not away.
Don't say away. Yeah. We've shown it home and neutral. That's what we've done. We have not shown it away. Well, you know what I mean? Well, we've shown it away in the bottom half.
Yeah.
But we have not shown it away.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but it can happen, bro. It can happen. And if anyone's going to do it against Pep, it's Ten Hag and it's this team. Yep.
And your man of the match, who was it?
Wan-Bissaka, bro. I like De Gea's performance, and I've always praised it when he's done well. I loved Wan-Bissaka's performance today. Really passionate.
What's changed? Like, what is it? Just that Ten Hag's got hold of him and made the picture quite clear for him, so he's got easier options. Is it Wan-Bissaka has actually got better, fundamentally worked on stuff and improved his skill set?
Yeah.
Is he more confident? What is it luck? How is he much better now?
Well, he always knew how to be in certain positions, defensively, strong mentality. But now he understands where to be and when to be. He understands in the position of the pitch compared to other players on his team where he needs to be, and he also knows how when he needs to be there, when he needs to arrive in certain places, where the ball is, the body positioning, how to be in the right body position. The little technical 1%, he just is improved, and Ten Hag's been able to do that with everyone. Scott. You know, it's Luke Shaw, multiple positions. There's so many players on this team, but Wan-Bissaka, the technical level as well, it just looks really good, man. I don't think we need a new right back now. So,
bro, Marcel nearly played 90 minutes. What did you make of his performance today? And how happy are you that actually he did nearly play 90 minutes, which is a big plus?
So Weghorst was winning a lot of headers today.
Yes.
And
wow.
but Marcel, there's moments where and David De Gea's been doing a lot of good long kicks today, or at times anyway. But it comes into him, and just the way he kills it dead, finds somebody else, brings players into the game, wins the fouls, the little beautiful things of playing well up front. You would know that yourself, you're forward. So it's like he had those elements to his game today. They're missing a lot of the time, but he's important for us. We need him this season. We need him this little end of the mini season now. Marcel needs to keep contributing, and he done all right today. He could have been a lot better.
Yeah, it wasn't like a masterstroke from him. Yeah, there were times where I think Brighton are so well organised. Yeah. They're so well drilled. The way they play out from the back, they bait you in to the 2 centre halves, and it was like Marcel didn't really know where to go between Webster and Dunk. He's like, I know if I go there, he's going to pop it into midfield, and then they're gone. And Rashford was probably playing a bit too high up. Yeah. I think he needed to drop off and help with Solly March. Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't a defender enough. But when you're a superstar player, I think you kind of cut corners a little bit, and one's always allowed to do it. You remember Rooney and Ronaldo. One had to cut the corners. Ronaldo might do it. Rooney would. You need that kind of. You need to maybe. There was times I'm looking at Delo. He's putting his hands up in the air. Where's the support? The wingers coming. It's 2v1. So. Those little moments Rashford could have improved, but Rashford's had been a top level today this whole season. So it's hard to kind of mark him down sometimes. But
yeah, you don't want to criticise him.
There was times
too much.
He drove away with the ball, and Weghorst wants the little cut pass, and then he takes on the shot instead of a pass. I mean, Anthony had an opportunity. Bruno takes the ball off Anthony when Anthony's about to pass it across to Fred. There could have been more in this game, but
that was it. Just the fine tuning at the top end of the pitch actually wasn't really the one. But yeah, we go again to the final, man.
We'll win it.